Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's go and map out the current range. So, as we've been saying, this has gone back into discount of this overall range and started to push higher. Buyers started to step back in, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Prices starting to retrace back overnight. Now, swing structure bullish, fractal structure bullish, internal structure bullish. So still technically still should be looking for any type of buying opportunities, but you can see it's possible that the buyers are starting to get exhausted. This is a corrective pattern, could be a bear flag forming, just to be cautious before expecting prices to continue higher. But it does also depend on dollar news. If it can continue to push higher and break out past these highs, take out the liquidity over these highs, then you could expect a high probability that the highs of the overall range will be taken out. But again, you have to wait to see if there's any type of shift. It could also just consolidate sideways for a while. But all things being equal, like I said, swing structure, internal structure, and fractal structure, all bullish. Not on the 4-hour, the fractal structure is starting to break down under these lows, but I was saying higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. GBP USD, GBP seems to be the stronger pair. Let's go to map out the current range. The pound is strong against most currencies. As you can see, this was the the overall range. It's ranged for a while. This is the high of the previous range structure. It came back down. Prices pushed down. Could consider this Wyckoff spring. Started to consolidate. Now making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This higher high did take out the high of the previous range. So this is the current range that we're dealing with. Still, it does look corrective in nature, just like with Euro USD, but stronger pair nonetheless. Looking for any type of buying opportunities. If it does retrace back into discount, looking for any type of area of demand, and we should take any type of other buying opportunity because we don't know how strong these buyers are right now. This does look this initial move did look impulsive, but we're looking to see if buyers can still continue to push to higher prices. Only looking for any type of buying opportunities right now for GBP USD, AUD USD. We can map out the current range. Since it hasn't broken into any new highs, we still map out the range from this low. As prices continue to trade sideways, as you know, started to break out. No new highs were formed, so you can see the prices just consolidating sideways, squeezing in the sideways triangle. Waiting to see which direction price will break out to. If it does break down and take out the support that was formed. Looking for any type of reaction from taking out the liquidity sitting under these lows, or take any type of buying opportunity. Doesn't have to necessarily go back down to discount, but that would be ideal. But for now, we're just waiting to see which direction, if it does start to go ahead and take out the liquidity sitting over the highs over this consolidated structure, then they'll target the highs, and I'll wait to any type of retracement back to take any type of buying opportunity. NZD USD. Looks like a similar chart, but this started to break down further. Previously, looking at the overall range, this high wasn't taken out by these buyers. It just formed support. This high was formed. It's a lower high compared to that high, so forming lower highs made a higher low compared to this low, and continue making higher lows and lower highs. So I believe this was the more recent 4-hour range, and this continues to squeeze just like AUD USD, this being the high. Waiting to see any type of breakout. If it does start to break down, just like with AUD USD, looking for any type of a reaction, strong buyer reaction, strong bullish momentum shift, looking for any type of buying opportunity or take price higher. If it does start to break out to the upside, start targeting the liquidity sitting above these highs, then wait for any type of breakout past the highs of the overall range. Look for any type of retracement, any type of buying opportunity when it presents itself. GBP AUD. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. It's more recent range, since this was the high that broke the low, it broke structure. This was the high that broke structure to the downside. Didn't take out all the liquidity under here, but prices start to continue, start to push higher. Now market structure is breaking to the upside. Of course, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. It's all internal structure because the swing structure is bearish. Internal structure bullish. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And it's starting to break out from here. It's starting to consolidate at the beginning of this week. Well, all of this week. Buyers step back in and on Monday, start to consolidate sideways. Now starting to break out even past the highs of the structure. So I was looking for any type of reaction from any type of supply area in premium. Haven't seen that yet. It's just continue to push higher, forming higher highs, higher lows. So waiting to see if any type of reaction, sellers can step back in, any type of bearish momentum. We're looking for any type of selling opportunity to take out the lows, take out the liquidity sitting under the lows, and target the lows of the overall swing range. GBP NZD, similar chart, but prices did start to retrace higher. Let's go and map out the current range. Did map this out yesterday that this was also squeezing sideways. Of course, swing structure bearish. Buyers start to step back in, higher highs. This high, these sellers weren't able to take out the low, so structure is higher highs. Internally bullish, swing structure still bearish. And then we start to consolidate sideways, just like with GBP AUD, waiting for any type of reaction in premium from a supply area. But as you see recently from earlier this week, it just started to consolidate sideways. Like I said, it's going to break out to one side, didn't break out lower to take out the liquidity sitting under the low. So we're still pushing higher, going back into the premium, waiting for any type of bearish momentum shift, any type of reaction from any type of area of supply of this overall range as we continue to push prices higher. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.